the brakes, front and rear brakes, 4-wheel disc brakes. I just finished the lines to the brakes, and we're gonna start putting some fluid and bleed this sucker. And then we're gonna start on the exhaust after. It's gonna sound pretty. Okay, hold it down. Down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Picking away on the Hellcat Cuda, working on the engine bay now. We had our factory airbox that was basically crammed underneath here with our factory tube. We're trying to keep everything as factory as possible for the most part, but we've already hacked this thing up and tried to make it work for the original cold air intake system that we were going to utilize on the Cuda. Originally we had 2 scoops extended on the hood, but we just put a brand new hood on, and we're not going to have the ram air for the intake anymore. So with that being said, I'm going to get rid of this because we're going to bring the air in from the headlight. It's going to 90 degrees over and tap into the air box, as well as I'm going to feed some air from the inner wheel well area. So this is just a mess to work with, so I figured I'd replicate it out of steel. So basically that's what I did. I just took a template, created it into steel, then our factory filter can go inside here like that. I'll be able to cap off the bottom of the air box, and then I can weld on a pipe here that'll tie into our headlight for the forced air induction on the headlight. Then I can weld another pipe on to grab air from the wheel well. So essentially, this 4-inch will go to our headlight intake, and it'll 90 degree over, and then I'll be able to weld the bung on like that. So that'd be pretty sweet, versus trying to monkey around with that plastic and do some plastic welding. I think it'll be a lot cleaner. So it'll be cooler air. It won't be the engine bay warm air, which will be good. And now instead of working with something like this, I got a blank canvas, and it'll be a lot easier for me. It'll be a lot cleaner for the client as well. We can make a nice cap for the top, maybe with some Hellcat logo or something, and then I can make some mounts, and then I can start on the engine bay panels. But I gotta get this done first, because I gotta locate my air intake box and have everything in place, so when I make my engine bay cover that you guys probably saw, everything's where it needs to be, and I don't have to modify it for a third time. Everything can just be done and get ready to go into the body shop.
The fine stuff that nobody will appreciate.
So how's it coming along, Dave?
Well, my arms are about to fall off. And thank God for machines, because I couldn't do this to the whole thing, but sometimes you gotta grind in a little elbow grease to get into the little tight spots, but it's coming along. It's a lot of work, and anybody who has done it before can appreciate it. Let's hope we get some good responses. First time shown, take it down, see what people think of it, and come home and cry, the night after the show's done. Thank God it's over. Maybe we'll get something together and get back down there again next year. But for now, this is the focus.
As you can see, the Mustang doors are gone. They're missing because John is putting them on now.
Nice.
So it's coming along beautiful, man.
So, if we measure this opening, it's approximately 51.5 inches. This door is approximately 51.5 inches. So this door will fit in that hole with some adjustment from the fender to get the gap right. But this post is pushed back. If you look here, the big gap, this is supposed to be meeting this. And that's how far back this post is from the collision that was here. And this is all pushed in. So now I'm gonna have to straighten this out, give it a pull, make this door strike meet this panel to make everything line up right. So, yeah. This is the original rocker panel that was in here, and you can see in this area right here, this had been hit and pushed in. So this has been replaced. This lines up, everything here is correct. The bottom of the post isn't too bad, but the top of the post is pushed in on the door strike, and this is pushed in. So this will have to be adjusted and made right before I can go any further